Hi, today I'll be talking to you about incomplete markets, hedging at minimum cost, and completing markets. An incomplete market, in technical terms, is a situation whereby the number of securities within the market outnumbers the amount of time states or periods in a given situation, or vice versa. In layman's terms, the current securities available, consisting of bonds, stocks, options, and other derivatives, cannot effectively provide participants in financial markets, either individuals or institutional, with payoffs in given periods with certainty. This is an issue to certain economic agents. For example, take a normal firm which has issued debt or bonds and therefore owes its investors a guaranteed coupon or interest repayment that is independent of whether the oncoming period is considered good or bad. In an incomplete market, where there is possibility of an unfavorable time state occurring, there is a chance that the firm will have insufficient cash flows to meet its debt repayments, thus defaulting and causing market failure. Another example of an incomplete market is in superannuation, whereby retiring workers are looking for a guaranteed lump sum payment from a lifetime of saving at their retirement. Since most individuals are looking for a claim independent of the state of the economy at a specified time, they're subject to significant risk in an incomplete market, whereby their life savings may not be enough to cover their remaining non-income earning years of life, if indeed their superannuation fund, which is the relevant financial security in this situation, has uncertain cash flows. Our solution to this is hedging at minimum cost. So broadly, hedging can be defined as the use of a combination of various assets in order to eliminate risk and create cash flows that have absolute certainty. In the context of complete and incomplete markets and arrow-diverse securities, hedging at a minimal cost is the choice of a share of existing assets which will provide the required cash flows at a minimum cost. Completing the market involves a hypothetical market in which there are a limited number of time states. However, there are less securities available. Therefore, in order to create a complete market, investors essentially create new securities through combinations of existing securities, until the point whereby the number of time states is equal to the number of securities in the market. Thus, a certain cash flow can be achieved at any time with certainty. This is achieved because the matrix of payments Q will become square and invertible. Thus, atomic prices and time state claims can be identified. This situation allows an investor to hedge all future inflows and outflows of cash flows, and is thus the very definition of a complete market. Thank you.